Chuqiao count 2 hits up. The famous driving entertainers have gone through a major change, and the most recent rundown is uncovered interestingly. Recollecting 17 years, the legend of Chuqiao adjusted from 11 mystery administration mistress became renowned once it went on the web. Once more, Zhao Liying, who played the champion Chuqiao, additionally utilized this television series to combine her standing. The situation in the ensemble show. According to the perspective of character plan, Chuqiao has experienced numerous catastrophes since she was a youngster. With her insight and technique, she attempted to get by in the battle for supreme power and different powers. This constant battling demeanor has won consistent acclaim from the crowd. It is said that the legend of Chuqiao is an exemplary work of the old champion show. It is presently 2023, and it has been a long time since the closure of the initial segment of the legend of Chuqiao. Presently, the subsequent part, which the crowd is anticipating, has at last been authoritatively placed on the plan. This time, as well as uncovering the rough spring start time part, it additionally uncovered the conditional contender for the 2 male and female heroes. Obviously, Chuqiao in the initial segment was played by Zhao Liying. One might say that in this part, Zhao Liying deciphers Chuqiao's change in each stage clearly. As the crowd, we normally trust that Zhao Liying can keep on playing Chuqiao. At the point when Zhao Liying wrapped up recording this television series, she likewise wanted to keep shooting the subsequent part, however she was unable to proceed, tragically. Since it has been 5 years, Zhao Liying will not get back to the second piece of the legend of Chuqiao, any other way she won't keep on joining forces with Lin Jingxin to film Strolling with the Phoenix. For this situation, changing the job of the champion Chuqiao is unavoidable. As of late, it has been uncovered that Chuqiao in the subsequent part is probably planned to be played by Xuanlu. For Xuanlu, everybody might know about her first, it ought to be the senior sister in Chen Qingling. Around then, the senior sister's disconnected was truly challenging to comprehend, and Xuanlu's genuine and normal acting abilities additionally won everybody's recognition perceived. Afterward, Xuanlu partook in numerous theatrical presentations, as well as the shooting of film and TV dramatizations. For example, We Should Attempt the World in Nanjing, and effectively different from an obscure minimal straightforward to a notable entertainer. In spite of the fact that she couldn't measure up to Zhao Liying for now, in light of her exhibition in the play, as long as she strives to clean her acting abilities, it isn't difficult to introduce a pristine Chuqiao to everybody. Concerning the male hero, since Zhao Liying will be missing, Lin Jingxin won't keep on taking part in the second piece of the legend of Chuqiao. It is said that Zhao Liying and Lin Jingxin additionally needed to compensate for the lament of not having the option to film the subsequent part. That is the reason I collaborated with an excursion with the Phoenix. Along these lines, the possibility for the male lead will be changed. Presently, there is news that Yuan Yu in the subsequent part is likely planned to be played by Zhang Zhenning. You may not be intimately acquainted with Zhang Zhenning. This is likewise a youthful entertainer of the new age. He has likewise taken part in many film and TV works previously, for example, The Fate, The Reckless Child and The Wild, etc. Among them, his most extraordinary job ought to be the job of Donkey in Crazy Destruction. In this show, Donkey played by him is the loving second male lead, delicate and smooth, elegant, and a seriously man of his words disposition. Showed great acting abilities. So this time Xuanlu and Zhang Zhenning recorded the second piece of the legend of Chuqiao together, which is their chance and a gigantic test. Since everybody has been anticipating the continuation of this IP for quite a while, I trust that both of them can satisfy hopes and show you a fresh out-of-the-box new work. Other than these two driving entertainers, the supervisor is more inquisitive about who will play Yan Sun. All things considered, Yan Sun, who was censured fiercely toward the start, was additionally played by Dao Xiao profoundly in the hearts of individuals. The particular entertainers are as yet being arranged, and everybody can anticipate the authority declaration, who will assume the part eventually and how might the transmission impact be? We might wish to calmly stand by. 02. Wang Yibo's acting abilities are too great, No Name has the most elevated participation rate for 3 back-to-back days, and the movie should surpass 1 billion. Chen Emergency Room's film No Name arrived at the top in participation for 3 sequential days, and Wang Yibo was remembered for the Tactical Award. As of the public statement on February 9th, the continuous showcase of the film No Name has a participation pace of 4% higher than that of its opponent Motion Pictures in similar period for 3 sequential days. This film industry has arrived at 825 million. On the off chance that there is no mishap, everything is good to go breaking 1 billion. The issue is that Valentine's Day is here. The Valentine's Day plan has to stress that can't solve which is the greatest rival. Will no name actually stand up? Contrasted in the adolescence of the first outskirts and the slight absence of story and heartfelt vanishing history, Cheng Emergency Room 7 Draw Not Unknown holds every one of the chief's benefits. For instance, exceptionally modern shots, wonderful and clashing pictures, the investigation and examination of complicated human instinct, and the stunning creation that is refined to each strand of hair. The style is more capable and mindful, and each discourse line and anticipating can bear upping to investigation. The acting abilities of the old showbones are truly steady, and the rookies and first-class acting abilities have been uncovered to the substance by the chief. The eyes are set up and the developments are additional focuses. As a matter of fact, subsequent to watching Mysterious, I comprehend that Cheng Emergency Room has changed his serene exposure style this time. In addition to the fact that he is high-key exposure, yet he is likewise liberally lauding his own film and the new entertainers he has prepared. You can imagine 10,000 potential outcomes about spy wars, yet the film routine is essentially steady in the showdown among prowling and secret. After the flare-up of the full-scale enemy of Japanese conflict, the CCP's extraordinary branch under the administration of the socialist faction in Shanghai managed Chongqing, Wang Mannequin, and Japanese covert operative organizations. Through the unpredictable knowledge framework behind the foe got data to kill tricksters and laid out a more extensive joint front. The intricacy of human instinct is the focal point of the depiction, and the trial of human instinct hits reality straightforwardly. Conviction and double-crossing, life and endurance, eating and starving to death, consistently is stressing, and I couldn't say whether I will see it tomorrow. The anxiety toward tumult. For instance, Wang Lei's exemplary line is extremely grounded. Mr. Zhang played by Wang Lei, I'm a powerless individual, not adjusting to the time of extraordinary change. Chief he played by Tony Leung, I won't kill a person of your level. The ongoing circumstance is changing consistently, so we should stand by somewhat longer. Forming the characters of scholarly and creative works can't be isolated from the foundation of their times. Similarly, the examination of the characters in abstract and imaginative works shouldn't disregard their living climate. In the film Mysterious, we saw a wide range of characters. A portion of their words were motivating, some had chills on their backs, and some had tears in their eyes. These are the various decisions of everybody in the overall climate. To live or to continue on, to oppose or to be numb, this is the issue. Chief he depicted by Tony Leung is the very inverse of Mr. Yi in desire, watchfulness, and it tends to be seen that he needs to recognize the two jobs. Jo Soon plays acted in comparable parts previously, and he can do it easily, so he never needs to stress over Mr. Jo's acting abilities. Entertainer Dapan has worked on this time, and it is a shock to have the option to watch Dapan's scenes without snickering. Another model is Jia Bing playing Su Jiang. Try not to misrepresent Wang Yibo's acting abilities to an extreme, and don't allow Wang Yibo to enjoy a first-rate position and can't come to the stage. Wang Yibo just finished the translation of this job as per the chief's goal. Wang Yibo's acting abilities actually have quite far to go, and they are a long way from being essentially as quiet and capable as Tony Leung and Jo Soon. What Wang Yibo needs is the comprehension of the job and the experience of grassroots life. So Wang Yibo needs to encounter the truth of the person. Wang Yibo's acting abilities are not difficult to dominate. Yibo fans kindly make sure to be objective. The main awkward thing is that the props inside are excessively sensitive, excessively fragile to match the neediness of that time, the 1940s. Were Japan and Shanghai during the 1940s currently so progressed? Garments, cakes, and luxury past its age. The entertainer who plays the miscreant is as superb as could be expected and has a feeling of replacement. Wang Lei's acting abilities vary, in light of the fact that in Area Party Board Compound, he played an ungrounded and unreasonable district party secretary, and this time he played the mind-boggling Mr. Zhang. Wang Lei is truly not reasonable for these jobs. The garrulous Wang Lei is more appropriate for acting in family shows. Little Bliss, Xiao Min's loved ones and Zhang Weiguo's late spring are the most reasonable for Wang Lei.